What's going on, everyone? Today I want to talk about this Benchmade t-shirt. Okay, not really. We're really going to talk about the mini Osborne. But since my buddy Gil sent me this t-shirt with the knife, I did want to point out one thing, right? I nitpick on things sometimes. I really do like the fact that it says Benchmade on the tag, but where they put the actual tag, the little plastic piece, the other end of this is inside this seam of the thing. I don't know. I'm not sure how to get that out of there. So yeah, that bugs me. But anyway, that's a t-shirt. Very cool, and I think it would be super comfortable, but I may just never take the tag off because, well, that little plastic thing will be running around inside of the seam of that shirt forever. But you didn't come here to listen to me talk about t-shirts. Or if you want me to talk about t-shirts at some point, leave a comment and maybe I'll do a t-shirt review. Who knows? I wear t-shirts all the time, so I've got a few. Anyway, this was loaned in by my buddy Gil over at Wild About Sporting Goods. You know the drill. There's promo code, all that stuff. It'll be in the description. This is the mini Osborne. I was super excited to have this to check out because it's new and interesting to me. And here is my normal or full-size Osborne. Not a great comparison because mine's the carbon fiber version, so it's not exactly exact, but you know, hey, we'll use it for reference. It's 3 3/4 inches overall, closed length. Overall, is super snappy blade. Is 6 3/4. The blade is 2.9 with a cutting edge of 2.76. Blade steel on this one is S30V. My older version is S90. The blade thickness is 0.104. Overall thickness of 0.410, and it weighs in at 2.2 ounces. And again, this is not an exact comparison because this is the carbon fiber version. This one weighs in at 2.4 ounces. Okay? But they are very much the same knife, just a little smaller. Really just smaller in this dimension. They are well, the mini Osborne is slightly thinner than the full size. This is the 945. This is the 940. This is brand new, so it needs a little bit of breaking in, a little bit of lock stick, which I know wears out. Mine is kind of broken in. It needs some help. I mean, it doesn't need help, but you know, at some point I may take it apart and just put a drop of lube in there. We'll see. I don't love the pocket clip. It's kind of like arrow shaped to me, and I don't love that. And this is the aluminum version, so you can already see the chalkiness that it's getting on the handle scales just from my fingers, just opening and closing it right now. Now that'll wipe off and clean up and not a problem, but the anodizing that they do on their aluminum scales is chalky. And that's why I have the carbon fiber version. Because this, I couldn't own it personally because it just kind of like nails on a chalkboard for me. It's super snappy. I think the stone washing on the blade is a little different. Older style is a heavier stone wash. But all in all, a very cool knife that's a little small for me. But give you a kind of a in the hand shot here. You have a full grip, and it feels pretty good and secure and all of that. Again, this is not my favorite knife, nor is the 940. But I think it's something that every collector needs to have one of. That's why I just can't bring myself to get rid of this. I cannot remember the last time I ever carried it. And even when I carried it a lot. It wasn't a lot. So, yeah, I don't know. I think they're just kind of a knife that you're supposed to have in your collection. So let's do some size comparisons of the mini guy here, so you can get a sense of just how small it is. Here it is with the Sharpie. The Quiet Carry Waypoint. The Spyderco Delica. Just a little bit shorter than the Delica. Why don't we go with something big here, because I just happen to have it on the table. The Direware Solo V5. So this is the Direware Solo, and it's version 5. Gen 5, if you will. And one of my absolute favorites, the Hellraiser P-Series. So, not a bad knife. It's cool because it's classic Osborne, but a little small for me, and I would prefer a carbon fiber version so that you didn't have the chalkiness and whatnot. That will wear in over time, or wear off over time, but it just, I don't know. It's just, those of you with aluminum knives know what I'm talking about, I hope. And I hope it's not just me. But cool knife. If they made a carbon fiber version, I might want to get one just to kind of have the set, because I am really into sets. But there you go. Thanks, Gil, for sending this in. I do greatly appreciate it. And thanks for the t-shirt, even with the little plasticky thing. So the t-shirt I get to keep, the Benchmade I got to send back. So... But I do appreciate that. Like, I do appreciate the shirt. And that little plastic thing in the seam there, I'll figure that out, but whatever. So, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. Have yourselves a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.